Picture this. You're 65 years old, and you've been eating eggs the same way for decades. 2 scrambled eggs every morning at 6 a.m., sometimes just the whites to stay healthy. You feel proud of this protein-rich habit that keeps you strong. But what if I told you that this seemingly healthy routine could be quietly undermining your nervous system, leaving you vulnerable to infections and even interfering with life-saving medications? The truth is, eggs are nutritional powerhouses, but they're also remarkably sensitive foods. Research specifically examining egg digestion in elderly gastrointestinal conditions shows that cooking methods dramatically impact how well seniors can absorb egg nutrients. Today, we're exploring 5 evidence-based mistakes that transform this superfood into a hidden health risk for people over 60. More importantly, I'll show you the simple fixes that can turn every egg into medicine for your aging body. Section 1. The Avidin-Biotin Connection. Why egg white-only breakfasts backfire. Let's start with a biochemical relationship most people have never heard of: avidin and biotin. Avidin makes up approximately 0.05% of total protein in chicken egg white, with each egg containing roughly 1,800 micrograms. And it has an extraordinary bless to bind to biotin, vitamin B7, with what scientists call high affinity. Here's why this matters for seniors. Prolonged consumption of large numbers of uncooked egg whites can cause biotin deficiency, with symptoms including dermatitis and hair loss. But the problem goes deeper than cosmetic issues. Biotin isn't just another B vitamin. It's a critical cofactor in 4 essential carboxylase enzymes that regulate glucose metabolism, critical for stable blood sugar; fatty acid synthesis, important for brain health; amino acid catabolism, necessary for muscle maintenance; gene regulation, affecting cellular repair. For seniors whose nutrient absorption is already compromised, this binding effect can accelerate age-related decline. The solution isn't to avoid egg whites. It's to understand the science. When you eat the whole egg, the biotin in the yolk neutralizes avidin's binding effect. Nature designed them as a complete package. Modern application. Instead of egg white omelets, try whole egg preparations. Research from 2023 shows that soft-cooked styles preserve nutrients better than overcooking. And pairing with nutrient-rich foods like spinach enhances overall absorption. Section 2. The hidden dangers of undercooked eggs in aging immune systems. While younger adults might recover quickly from foodborne illness, the CDC data reveals a troubling pattern. Adults over 65 account for the highest hospitalization rates from salmonella infections. But the risk goes beyond acute illness. The FDA and USDA both emphasize that eggs must be cooked thoroughly until yolks are firm, with casseroles containing eggs reaching 160 degrees Fahrenheit. However, what many don't realize is that the aging immune system faces a double challenge with raw eggs. First, there's immunosenescence, the natural decline in immune function that makes seniors more susceptible to infections. Second, raw egg whites contain compounds that can disrupt the delicate balance of beneficial gut bacteria, which becomes increasingly important for immune function as we age. Recent research on gut microbiome and aging suggests that maintaining bacterial diversity is crucial for preventing inflammation and supporting cognitive health. Raw egg consumption can tip this balance in the wrong direction. Practical solutions. Use the spin test. A properly hard-boiled egg spins smoothly when spun on its side. Invest in a food thermometer. Internal temperature should reach 160 degrees Fahrenheit. Try the sous vide method. This precise temperature control method ensures even cooking while maintaining maximum nutrient retention. Section 3. The medication interaction crisis. This is where egg safety becomes truly critical for seniors. The average 65-year-old takes 4 to 5 prescription medications daily. and eggs can interfere with several common ones in ways that doctors often overlook. Consider warfarin, one of the most prescribed blood thinners. Egg yolks contain vitamin K, which directly counteracts warfarin's anticoagulant effects. But here's what's not widely known. The vitamin K content in eggs can vary by up to 300%, depending on the hen's diet and housing conditions. Free-range eggs typically contain significantly more vitamin K than conventionally raised eggs. For seniors on thyroid medication, levothyroxine, the interaction is even more complex. The calcium in eggs can form insoluble complexes with thyroid hormones, but the effect is amplified when combined with the natural decrease in stomach acid production that occurs with aging. Evidence-based timing guidelines. Blood thinners. Maintain consistent egg intake rather than avoiding them entirely. Antibiotics. 2-hour minimum gap, 4 hours for quinolones. Thyroid medication. Take on completely empty stomach. Wait 4 hours before eggs. Iron supplements. The proteins in eggs can reduce iron absorption by up to 60%. Section 4. Circadian timing and cholesterol synthesis. Here's fascinating research most seniors have never heard. Your body's ability to process dietary cholesterol varies dramatically throughout the day, and eating eggs at the wrong time can amplify cardiovascular risks. The science centers on cortisol rhythm. Between 6 and 8 a.m., cortisol peaks as part of your natural circadian awakening response. During these peak cortisol hours, your liver simultaneously ramps up endogenous cholesterol production. Adding dietary cholesterol from eggs during this window creates a perfect storm of cholesterol overload. A 2023 study examining meal timing in adults over 60 found that consuming the same egg-based meal at 2 p.m. versus 7 a.m. resulted in 23% lower post-meal cholesterol spikes and improved insulin sensitivity. The mechanism involves the enzyme HMG-CoA reductase, which controls cholesterol synthesis and is most active during early morning hours. By shifting egg consumption to mid-afternoon, when cortisol is lower and digestive enzymes are more active, seniors can maximize nutrition while minimizing cardiovascular stress. Optimal timing strategy. Best window: 2 to 4 p.m. when digestive capacity peaks. Avoid 6 to 8 a.m. peak cortisol, and after 7 p.m. disrupt sleep. Pair with fiber-rich vegetables to slow cholesterol absorption. Section 5. The heat damage dilemma. Preserving egg nutrition. The final critical mistake involves cooking temperature and method. Eggs contain heat-sensitive nutrients that are particularly important for brain health in aging adults. Choline, found predominantly in egg yolks, is essential for acetylcholine production, a neurotransmitter that declines significantly with age and is linked to memory function. When eggs are fried at temperatures above 300 degrees Fahrenheit, 150 degrees Celsius, several problematic reactions occur. Choline content decreases by up to 18%. Advanced glycation end products, AGEs, form, contributing to inflammation. Protein structures become less digestible, particularly challenging for seniors with reduced gastric acid. Research consistently shows that boiling or poaching preserves nutrients better than frying, as these methods don't add extra fat calories and maintain the egg's natural structure. Modern cooking techniques for seniors. Steam poaching creates perfect texture while preserving nutrients. Slow scrambling. Low heat, 200 degrees Fahrenheit, with frequent stirring. Soft boiling. 6 to 7 minutes for runny yolk, 9 to 10 for medium. Avoid high-temperature frying, microwaving at full power. Advanced applications for healthy aging. Beyond avoiding mistakes, here are evidence-based ways to maximize eggs' anti-aging potential. Nutrient pairing strategies. Combine eggs with carotenoid-rich vegetables, spinach, bell peppers, to enhance lutein and zeaxanthin absorption for eye health. Add turmeric and black pepper to scrambled eggs. Curcumin becomes more bioavailable with fat and piperine. Serve with fermented foods like sauerkraut to support gut microbiome diversity. Portion optimization for seniors. Recent research suggests that older adults can safely consume up to 7 eggs per week, provided they're prepared correctly and part of a balanced diet. The key is consistency rather than restriction. The science is clear. Eggs can either accelerate healthy aging or contribute to decline, depending entirely on how you prepare and consume them. The 5 critical areas we've covered: Avidin-Biotin interaction, pathogen safety, medication timing, circadian optimization, and heat preservation represent the difference between eggs as medicine versus eggs as risk. The empowering truth is that every single one of these issues has a simple, scientifically backed solution. By eating whole eggs with food, cooking them thoroughly, spacing them from medications, timing them wisely, and using gentle cooking methods, you transform each egg into a powerful tool for maintaining strength, memory, and vitality after 60. Your daily choices compound over time. The senior who masters these principles doesn't just live longer, they maintain independence, cognitive sharpness, and physical capability well into their 80s and beyond. What's your current egg routine? Which of these evidence-based changes will you implement first? Your future self will thank you for making these adjustments today.